3, 2, 1. Da, 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 da. You guys are live.
Hello, welcome to Table Talk Sports. I'm your new host and guest for today, William Vega. Alongside me, Zach Goodman, and Lucas, I don't know his last name. Meyer. I actually didn't know that. As a matter of fact, I did. We used to be on the same wiffle ball team way back during wiffle ball league times. So first up on today, we're going to talk about the World Cup.
Yeah, some interesting games we have here in this World Cup. Really uneventful World Cup so far.
It's been amazing.
It's been amazing. However, I'm not an avid soccer fan, so
I'm not, but it's the World Cup. Everyone loves to watch the World Cup.
sure.
Inside joke. All right, so just running through a few of the games. U.S. obviously out against Netherlands, which is to be expected. You know, it's the U.S. Soccer's not a thing, but nonetheless, I hate to see the Netherlands win. I hate that country. No offense. France beating Poland. France, a crazy team. Mbappe, what?
This is the first time in World Cup history that the home team Quito got eliminated. I think it's Qatar. Is that like Qatar?
Anyway, back to real sports. We apologize for him. He's had some issues. France, I think France is going to win it. Kylian Mbappe, the man, you can't stop him. I don't know if you watched that game, but his final goal of that game, I mean, that was just crazy. England looks pretty good too.
I mean, yeah, England's obviously one of the strongest teams in the entire tournament. I'm not a big fan of Pickford. I hate Pickford as a goalie. Super aggressive, kind of a jerk. But I mean, it's whatever. It's England. They're a powerhouse. They got a great squad, all through and through. I mean,
if you're going to win, that's what you need.
Absolutely.
A few other games: Brazil beating South Korea, Croatia and Japan. Did not get to watch that game, but I heard it was an amazing game. I believe it ended in a tie, and then they went to penalty kicks, where Croatia won 3-1 on penalty kicks.
Yeah, so I think Maeda for Japan scored in 41st or 46th minute. I don't remember. But great goal. And then obviously Croatia responded. And then, they played extra time and went through all of extra time. The defense for this game was just phenomenal. Goalkeepers had a great game all around. I mean, Japan really showcased that they're a serious team. Unfortunately, Croatia was just better on that day. It really could have went any way.
Part of the thing that makes it so amazing is, one game you win, you advance. One game you lose, you're done. There's no rounds or anything in this. Another game real quick, Argentina versus Australia, my home country of Australia.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, mate. So it's tough for Australia to be out. They were not going to contend. But hats off to Asia. By the way, Australia is considered in the Asian category bracket. So 3 of these teams making it to the round of 16, which is pretty good. So as for the World Cup, coming up tomorrow, we have Morocco and Spain. I think Spain's going to win that.
Where's Morocco? Is it happen to be in It's in Northwest Africa, I'm pretty sure.
Is it in Honolulu? And then we have Portugal and Switzerland, which should be a good one. Switzerland has to come out pretty powerful this year. You're going against the only Cristiano Ronaldo.
I think Ronaldo is a big factor in this World Cup. I mean,
we're working for Portugal is.
But honestly, I think it would be a great show between Messi and Ronaldo if they happen to meet each other in the finals. And it would just be what they call the greatest Super Bowl of all time. Two greats fighting each other.
That was really good slipping those words in there. The way he turned the first one into the place was amazing. That was really good. I'll give it that.
We'll see, and maybe they'll be here in the 2024 for the championship in Bump Attack. So we'll see.
2026, but yes.
Actual factual step, bro.
It's every 4 years.
So let's talk about America.
We have a question. Morocco is upsetting Spain, buddy, from The Destroyer Gaming.
The Destroyer Gaming.
Thank
you for joining us. That's wild. I care about soccer so much that I didn't know.
No, I could see that happening as well. I don't see that as completely unreasonable, but I'm gonna have to wait and see. All right, shall we go? Any more questions about the World Cup?
I'd love
Anything
to
else you
talk
wanna add?
about America, because I think, we live here, obviously.
All right, America. What's better to transition to our next segment, Formula One?
Yeah.
I'm a big Formula One guy, so I'm going to do a new segment called Formula One Talk with Liam. So
That's great, Liam.
obviously, the past season just ended. Hey, it's over. It was a good season.
Great
Max
season.
obviously ran away. By the way, my comments about not liking the Netherlands before was all directed at Max Verstappen. 2022 Formula One World Champion. He clinched it in dominant fashion.
Who cares?
Red Bull was just in a league of their own. I know people say Ferrari had one of the best cars this season.
Oh yeah. I totally agree. Ferrari had one of the best seasons of all time. The driver, German bumfuck from Bubble Flash, New Jersey.
He has a gay test open on his phone. It says gay. All right, hold on, going back. All right, so just real quick, let's look ahead to the 2023 season. I still think Red Bull's going to come out on top. I think Mercedes is going to take a step up. I think Ferrari will take a step down. I think McLaren will be back up into that third spot there. Alpine, if they can get that reliability fixed, maybe. I could see them having teammate issues.
What about Honda?
like they've had this year? Honda is Red Bull.
Oh, that's really cool.
So I could see that. I think one of the most interesting things is Fernando Alonso to Aston Martin, because I don't see that team being much more competitive, although they did pick up the pace towards the end of the season, but a whole new season doesn't mean anything.
What's your opinion on Alexander Hamilton?
On Lewis Hamilton? Yes. I think Lewis Hamilton and his teammate George Russell next year will be fighting again with Red Bull. I think they've really learned what they did wrong this year going to the new set of regs, and I think they'll be able to fix that. You know, I mean, when you have a team that won 8 constructors titles in a row, 7 drivers titles, I mean, it doesn't, you know, when you have that kind of foundation,
I have a question.
you're going to be back.
I'm sorry. I have a question for you. Who is Cheeky Charles?
Cheeky Charles. I believe that question was for Zach.
Cheeky Charles is one of the top F1 racers in all of the land, specifically Nintendo land. He's one of the best whippersnappers in the game. He originated from Bottlefark, New Jersey, and yeah, I mean, he's upcoming. He's only 5 years old, and I think he's a real shot contending this year for the FIFA World Cup.
You know, he is up and coming, and he's from New Jersey, like Zach said, and anyone from New Jersey just happens.
Only in Ohio.
Exactly, like Zach said. Yeah.
He's very devious.
Formula One, right?
Pretty exciting.
Pretty exciting.
Wasn't
In
that?
Formula One, do you like race in like a track?
Yeah,
Or
so
like you race in a circle?
where you race in the track. So unlike in NASCAR where you only turn the car left, we have this really unique thing in Formula One called a right-hand turn. I know, mind blown, right? Like this kid could not conceptualize a right-hand turn. But Formula One, you can go straight, go left and right, which is crazy. I know NASCAR drivers could never. IndyCar's learning a little bit, but in Formula One, that's how it is.
Really,
It's really
really interesting.
Next year's going to be a world record season with 24 races. Well, 23 now with Shanghai out of it due to COVID restrictions. They will probably be replaced. I think likely replacements are looking to be Portimao, which already has a deal in place apparently.
What country is that in?
Portugal.
Oh, wow.
And
Cristiano Ronaldo is from.
Exactly. Cool. What town is Cristiano Ronaldo from in Portugal again? You can't take this.
Qualifork.
Yes. Qualifork in Kansas. But I think as fans, we'd all love to see Turkey back in the calendar. Such a great circuit. Lewis Hamilton winning his 7th world title there. So many great things happening there. We'll have to see what happens. We have Las Vegas coming up next year, which personally I'm a huge fan. I don't like all this American money racing.
Have you heard
Our producer over here, Logan Conradi, was at the premiere in Las Vegas for Formula One. And he said he didn't like it and went to bed. Pretty good.
I have a question for
Luna, yeah.
for Morgan. Why doesn't your beard connect to your mustache?
It was a little gap.
Happy.
Yeah, it was weird because like at first it was looking really good, and then like it got really dark, and then it got really.
How does it affect LeBron's legacy?
So my beard in comparison to LeBron's legacy, let's dive into that. I think it hurts his legacy, if anything, because my beard is more solid than his hairline.
Growing in Ohio, LeBron was a very devious child, and he good for a poor mom, and him not being able to grow a beard symbolizes his poor youth. It doesn't matter if the child
That's 10th grade English.
And then, as you said, when the Avengers was 12, he got the opportunity to go to Kuwait, right?
Yes, Queeter.
And that's where he met the one and only.
in Qatar.
Kobe
I'm
Bryant.
not saying.
It's heavy. Real quick, let's talk a little bit more Formula One. Since everyone's suffering.
Absolutely. What's your favorite color car?
What's your favorite color car? If you can name me one Formula One team, I will personally give you a hug on TV or $30.
Portugal.
Nope.
What do I need to name?
One Formula One team.
Red Bull.
Good job. But here's that.
Using
So yeah,
clues
and then just going to the back of the grid, I think Haas will continue moving backwards again. Unfortunately, they have their hit or miss. Williams, I don't see them going anywhere. And Alfa Romeo, I kind of see them just going back.
Big cheeky Charles guy. Big cheeky Charles fan.
I see
Ferrari, right?
Cheeky Charles winning the championship next year.
Ferrari.
Oh,
Yep.
Ferrari, man. Cheeky
Knew
Charles,
that.
Ferrari. The next road car, Ferrari, coming out is actually called the Ferrari Cheeky Charles.
That is actually insane.
Yeah, I just purchased myself a brand new LaFerrari. The next car will be a Cheeky Charles.
That's great.
Actually, have pictures of me in the LaFerrari. I'm going to show you. I know you don't care.
It's really cool.
Like, actually, like, that's me.
You're not going back on the show.
That is absolutely insane.
Thank you.
Why isn't it red?
I know, right? It's crazy. This one was made in yellow. All right. Enough of Formula One.
Stop talking about Formula One now.
Let's go on to the next thing. We're talking about baseball free agency. Major League Baseball. The big question, what will happen to the home run man himself?
The home run man himself. So, Aaron Judge, obviously.
I'm glad you stepped in and said his name. I was going to say something completely different.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's completely fine, man. I think Aaron Judge has a good shot of going to the San Fran Giants next year. I don't really see him staying in New York. I know that's not what Yankees fans are.
That's the unfortunate reality with
It is the unfortunate reality. You know, when you have a crappy fan base, that's just how it works.
Well, I wouldn't go there.
No, I mean, it's pretty factual.
But going off last season, my Houston Astros coming up out on top. No cheating this time, baby. We did it on pure baseball. So far, in a few years, we can find out it wasn't.
Congratulations.
We're getting a call from a viewer. Lucas, this is for you.
Yeah, what's up?
He wants to know what's your opinion on Brian Verlander? Verlander? Yes? No?
Are you trying to say
Justin Verlander?
Wow, that's great.
Why is his wife so hot?
I don't know. I wonder the same thing.
I mean, when you got an arm like that, right? I mean,
I know, but he's like 40-something now.
yeah, but have you seen his arm and his paycheck?
Oh, yeah, that paycheck's
Exactly.
pretty
That paycheck.
crazy. Now, especially, he just signed with the Mets. Yeah. So baseball free agency, obviously we've seen Clayton Kershaw re-sign with the Dodgers. Huge pickup for them. Obviously, everybody knew he was going to be back because, I mean, he's an all-time Dodger. He's one of the best pitchers, top 5 all time. Then you have, I think that was 1 year, $20 million.
I'm checking something for the show so I can talk with him. I need to look up
That's
something.
great. Thank you for interrupting my segment, Liam.
He was yelling at me.
Sorry, I apologize.
We apologize.
Can I
We
get to the
apologize.
yams? Sweet.
Yeah, what's up?
Yams.
Oh, yeah, great job. Great job. So, yeah, Trey Turner signed with the Philadelphia Phillies. That is a huge value, as last year I think we saw Edmundo Sosa. We saw Edmundo Sosa playing shortstop for the Phillies, and that was really interesting. Zach, you good there?
What you doing?
I'm just saying we had a little incident, physical incident there. Liam's new to this whole podcast.
So, yeah, I need to.
So yeah, that's what's happening in the baseball free agency. So far, I mean, really the main story is like what's going to happen with Judge, and obviously every other baseball fan other than the Yankees fan knows he's not going to stay in New York because why? I mean, their fan base is terrible.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up, Zach?
The Texas Rangers signed Jacob deGrom.
I think you hit your head a little hard when you fell off that chair. I don't know a team called the Texas Ringers.
Logan, tell me what my friend joins the live stream.
Zach, any other questions about the free agency?
The Yankees signed Brian Cashman to a deal. Like I know they signed. I don't know they signed the GM. Like isn't he on the team? Like, no.
No, for starters, the GM is not on the
Brian
team.
Cashman.
His last name was Cashman. though.
Brian Cashman's the starting center fielder for the New York Yankees. Recently, LeBron James.
Yeah. All right, let's move on. College football playoffs.
Oh,
baby.
yes.
Penn State Nittany Lions. One- close to the second collegiate. I don't know what I'm saying there. Anyway, college football playoffs.
Yes.
We have Ohio State, Michigan. We have 2 Big Ten teams in.
It's a lot of teams.
Well, we're used to having 2 SEC teams in.
Indeed.
And we have Georgia and we have TCU. In my opinion, TCU, Big 12, no defense. They kind of snuck their way in. And we saw University of Kansas in the Big 12 championship. Kansas State, my apologies.
TCU.
That's why I've been getting good looks. As for Michigan, I did not watch a single game of Michigan play this season. I did see Ohio State play this season, but the way Michigan pounded.
Ohio State is very devious because they're only in Ohio. They lost to Michigan because they're too devious. They don't pass the ball around. But yeah, Ohio State is going to be playing Georgia, right? And Georgia is a very big powerhouse. Like who they have? Sensen Bennett is like 47 years old. Ohio State is young, devious, and hockey. So I don't think there's a way they will lose.
They're hockey. They're a very hockey team. Now, I do feel like Ohio State is the only team that has the potential to beat Georgia. Now, you probably watched all the Big Ten football this year. Based on Ohio State's style of play, do you think they have any shot of beating Georgia?
Hey, Lions! Oh, no. But being honest, Ohio State barely squeaked out a win over Penn State, and they shouldn't have won that game in the first place. Penn State is a powerhouse. Penn State has top 10 corner in the whole entire CLBFFF. I think they're winning it all next year. They have Drew Allen, stud QB. They have, they have Nick Singleton, Katrin Allen, top 2 running backs in all college football. But I think Alabama's going to win.
Georgia. Georgia. No, I agree Georgia's going to win. I don't think anyone can stop them. I do, however, think Michigan is, at least in my mind, I want to take a picture of me. Hold on. I do think that Michigan, they're a very good team. The way they handled it to Ohio, I would absolutely love to see Georgia lose. I would love to see Michigan come out as champs here. I don't see that happening. And as for TCU, I think Michigan's going to.
Do you remember Old Town Road?
For sure. Old Town Road?
All right, till I can no
Yes, I do.
more. Hat down, cross down, like a rock star. Take a lot of money on my brand new guitar.
Let's talk about Rutgers versus Penn State. Zach, did you go to that game?
Yeah, 55-10. Like that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Wasn't Rutgers actually beating Michigan at one point in the season? Am I correct over there? Can you
Yes,
check?
you are.
So,
yeah, that is.
Should Michigan win the World Series here, then we can say we were beating the champs. I have no idea what happened there.
Bro, we have 5 viewers.
Ask them if they want to hear more about Formula One.
Yeah. What do you guys want to hear about?
Ask the viewers. Anything any sports.
No,
Ask them what they want to hear about.
LeBron's legacy.
We can talk a little bit about NBA.
CJ Stroud.
Did you see the Fortnite came out? Season 3, season 1.
God, did you say shard event?
The shard event.
Shard. Wait.
What's pop on TikTok? What's on TikTok right now?
I don't know. I don't have social media because I'm an adult.
You also know life. When was the last time you touched a man? Don't.
You're a boy. It's different.
Dude, you said last night.
How's LSU, Liam?
You. See you.
How's LSU?
Anything else? Nothing from the fans? All right.
What's LSU like?
LSU, well, let's not get too much into depth about what the South is like. The South is it's a different place. It's a place meant for football and football only. But let's talk about NBA. Well,
Yeah, no, absolutely. So how about them Knicks?
fresh season.
We got something coming in.
Yes.
Berg is a little lemon.
What do you think about that?
Oh, look at me! Look at you! No, look at me! Look at you! Look at the Georgia Bulldogs!
I could agree. He looks like a lemon. That's a little lemon right there.
And, the Destroyer Gaming has TCU winning the Natty.
Has who?
TCU.
I just want to clarify something. This is the same person who said Morocco's going to upset Spain, correct? Okay. I agree with his first statement about Morocco upsetting Spain. I think that's very possible. I don't see TCU winning. I just don't see a Big 12 team that comes through the easier conference. I don't want to say the easiest, but easier conference actually win.
I like to say that we do have a segment that I will put on the board, but I don't know how to do that. So I'm going to show you. It's very controversial. I was alerted by the BBL TV News.
I believe what I believe is coming is hold on. Let me explain. No, I get the right to this. I believe this is going to be something that will TikToks.
What's your reaction to that information?
Reaction? You guys are just children, but when you get older and you get out of high school, you will look back at high school and realize just how absolutely moronic it was. And you'll look at some pictures of yourself.
That was because you didn't do it.
Another question coming in. Thoughts on Joe Fleming committing to Texas?
Did that happen?
Yes.
Sorry.
For what sport?
BBL.
I was about to be like, Joe, congrats, man.
And it's gonna be a good team. Him and who's it now? Because Vito's not out, right? So Tyler, him and Tyler. Nice. Yeah. I mean, Joe and Tyler. I was fortunate enough to have Joe Fleming as a teammate. Really passionate player.
So for all the, just a real quick backstory for all of those who don't know, I am a BBL Hall of Famer. I was one of the original creators of the league. I played 1.5 seasons. It was a fun time. So I got to play with Joe Fleming. Never actually in team games, but in a few pickup scrimmages. Great player. I think
Indeed.
his.
Joe Fleming definitely. I think the biggest thing for Joe in his game is that he's like really passionate and really cares.
Bro, this is not even true. Joe Fleming has come to 2 games, shot over 14. He's not like Dinks giving more team though. He had 2 touchdowns on defense. He really did nothing. I got better than him. He literally sold, bro. Jeremy Dakota got head topped. Ryan Bennett got head topped. I got head topped. Vito got head topped. He has no ACL. His ACL is out of his body. What is going on? What is going on in our world right now?
The Destroyer Gaming said he won the 1v1 league, buddy.
Bro, you think I covered? That was 9, bro. That was 9 when that happened.
Who?
Joe Fleming in that 1v1.
Bro, you're gonna be the story, buddy. What is that? It's a 9-year-old gamer tag. Hey, is this you looking for middle on content?
On YouTube or
Chad Schreier coming in.
Oh, Chad Schreier. What's going on, Chad?
Chris Olave is going off tonight.
Chris Olave is getting 7.9 points tonight. You will not win. Alex Morrison get 4.5 points. Chris Robinson 4.5 points. I think the score tonight, the game will probably be 28 to 24. Tom Brady, 27-24. Buccaneers come out on top. Hard fought game. 36 seconds left of the game. Buccaneers hit a field goal to win the game. Call my money. Show me the money. Why is the camera stopping?
Well, you're making a really passionate statement there.
So we have.
We have another question coming in.
Oh.
Will Baylor repeat next year's BBL?
Absolutely not. Credit to Jacob Hines. Jacob Hines is, I think Jacob Hines is the best shooter in BBL. I think he's the best shooter in the BBL. But me personally, the strongest team when they're fully healthy, in my opinion, is either Oklahoma or Texas. And next year with Joe, I think they're going to be unstoppable.
Yeah, I fell out of touch with the BBL a little bit this year, and honestly, I wish I had come to a few more games, kept up a little bit with it, but I didn't. There's always next season. Looks like exciting. And I just want to hats off to BBL. If Logan wants to come up here for 1 second, I just want to give this back when we were kids. Everything was a league, man. Everything was league. We had football leagues, we had everything. And I just want to give a round of applause to this man. We put the BBL together right before COVID, And we made it all the way through to our first round. Let's put it together to our commissioner, Logan Conradi. Congratulations.
The people want to know, when is your Hall of Fame induction?
Look at the camera. They don't want to see your ass. They want to see your face.
They want to see his neck.
Trust me, there's nothing back there.
What do you call it?
Where's your neck?
When is the BBL Hall of Fame induction coming?
BBL Hall of Fame induction is coming very soon. As soon as it gets warm out, I bought a suit for it, but I can't wear it in the winter because it's actually a white suit with snow. When it snows, that's when that's gonna look cool.
So big snow
coming soon.
angels in it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So hats off to Logan. Super proud of him. Congrats to him. You know, finally putting the all together.
Sweet.
Team from the BBL this year, in your opinion?
My opinion, I would probably say
Rutgers.
Ohio State.
I think Rutgers.
Ohio, because only in Ohio they can lose. But no, being serious, I'm probably.
One sec.
Here, come back here.
Where's your neck?
Thank yourself.
Where's his neck? Where's his neck? Where's his neck?
All right.
Where's his neck?
Shush. Rutgers, our only losses were 1 point games, bud. That was with the right hand, too. All our losses were 1 point games. Tyler Cronin, you're not good at basketball. I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm rooting for Texas next year, though. Good luck.
Texas, why not Georgetown?
Get up.
Why not Georgetown? Georgetown's where it's at. Hey, who was even your teammate? Jack Ryan. Are you kidding me right now? This is the biggest signing of this offseason. Is Jack Ryan. Jack Ryan entered the transfer portal. He's coming to Georgetown. I forgot the name of my team.
Logan, read our comments.
All right, so
Yeah, what's going on in the
Jack assignment there, so-
No, thoughts on the Ohio Ox joining the BBL?
So recently we have developed two of my Aki friends. They said they wanted to come into the BBL, and they're both short. One of them has a buzz cut, looks like Caillou. One of them is half African American, half white, and both of them are just not solid basketball players. And they're only from Ohio because they think they're devious, but it's not going to happen. Personally, I think that Rutgers is one of the best basketball teams in BBL of all time. Considering the season where we have South Carolina and the season he had with me this year, I feel like injuries have held both seasons for Logan's. But I'm scared to see what Logan Conradi can do if he has no injury limitations and what I can do if I can shoot the rock.
People want to know, thoughts on Dustin's retiring?
I'll go first as his teammate. Dustin, I needed you, man. It's tough. It's tough without Dustin. Obviously, Dustin kind of carries, but in the end, I mean, Dustin can do what he wants to do, and he had a great career in the BBL.
Can someone
Shooting
say,
for
where's
them.
your collarbone into the mic, please?
Where's your collarbone?
anything for the viewers.
All right.
All right, let's pick this back up.
People want to know, 2021 Rutgers or 2022 Rutgers?
2020.
Wasn't 22 you and Ty? 21 were you and Ty?
Yeah.
We were on the team for a couple games. He was like, you remember our run? You want to talk about our run? You want to talk about our BBL run?
I go home. What am I here? What did I do to get my life here?
Now, I got a quick question. Logan, is Dustin McGinnis a BBL Hall of Famer?
No.
What?
He has played like 4 games.
Are you kidding me right now? I don't even care.
What's his accolades looking like?
Buddy, he's dominant. He's
He had more points than me in
dominant
one
player
game
I've
than his other career.
But I just want to say, I ended my career with like 60% from 3. I just want to point that out. I just want everyone to know. I ended my career with 60% from 3. Now, was that over a very short time? Maybe. I ended with 60% from 3. That's unheard of in the basketball world. BBL, NBL, NBA, college basketball, 60% from 3. Even Steph doesn't do that.
Yeah, can someone tell Matt that he didn't get a speed flex?
Matt K.
Yeah, tell him he didn't get a speed flex. Tell him
Matt K. No collarbone. No women. No hair. No speed flex. Got taken on a varsity kickoff. No respect from Coach Stein. No respect from Coach Murray. No collarbone. No deep. You have nothing, buddy.
No, that's
I body slammed you in the middle of the hallway.
We have a big question coming in.
Is it Formula 1?
No.
Fuck. Sorry. He blinks in a minute later.
Ryan Bennett's horrible playoff run was shielded by Celo's amazing run.
Absolutely. It was all Celo. Yeah, the Chick-fil-A worker came up big.
My phone is not. It's in my pocket. It's gone.
You're interrupting me.
All right, keep going because I want to make a comment about Ryan Bennett.
No, I think Marcelo Perez, all around, he's like kind of like a Choa. Comes out into the World Cup every 4 years and just dominates. Celo, when it gets to playoff time, he's Marcelo Perez.
I want to give a quick shout out to Ryan Bennett. Haven't seen him in a minute, but back in the day, in the creation of the BBL, we used to run back then. Absolute baller. Hats off to Ryan Bennett. Thank God he's gone. I'm not lying, Zach. I'm talking about Zach.
Will Jeremy DeCaro win a BBL championship?
Oh man, another one, another legend.
This is a tough one. Jeremy DeCaro. See, DeCaro is I think now since Dustin left, he's the best all-around player in the BBL. It's undebated.
Dude, like back from my time when I was a BBL, Jeremy DeCaro, he was always the best round. Always the best round.
MVP, undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly. And you know what the thing is with him, even like when we were like during halftime tossing football around, basketball, whatever we're doing, Jeremy DeCaro, he was always the best. Hats off to my guy Jeremy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no to Charles Barkley, but you know what? He's still one of the greatest of all time. So.
I have a question.
Okay.
Hey, I thought I wasn't in the comments. Zach Newman.
Are there any more questions from the viewers?
Oh, they want to know your BBL predictions for conference winners, MVP, DPOI, and the champion.
My lord. Somebody's really invested in BBL
Bro.
basketball.
BBL is not happening next year.
No, it
Not
is.
happening.
It is. And I'm going to dunk on your forehead.
Oh.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna have my teammate Jordan Kilkenny, and we're gonna run the league up. We're gonna hit you with the punching Jordan Kilkenny how beat me and him silent collaboration for days. We're winning it all. Me and Jordan Kilkenny
Jesse
can.
Beckman has entered the chat.
Jesse Beckman.
Oh, Lord.
Just do a question, buddy.
Drop your question, Jesse.
Yeah, it's Jesse Beckman. Drop your question. I'm a young man built to fall, and then the seasons change.
While we're waiting, who's going to win the BBL MVP?
You haven't got the one yet.
Jeremy DeCaro.
I don't watch the season, but Jeremy's got my vote.
Jeremy DeCaro's got my...
Chip.
Jeremy DeCaro... No,
We're talking next season? Can I get a list of teams and people's names?
Liam, you're supposed to be invested.
And we got Jesse Beckman coming in.
Oh, God.
Who is going to win the Super Bowl?
Oh, that's good.
The New York Jackrabbits. The Kansas City Lions.
No, I mean, I want to say the Super Bowl is going to be the Bills versus Kansas, you know, but it's not possible. I feel like the Bills are the team, but in prime time, I could see Kansas City going past them.
How is this podcast still going on?
We're
We've been here for 4 hours.
weeks ago, if you asked me from the NFC, I would have said Geno Smith was going to cook all the way to the Super Bowl. I don't know.
The New York Jets.
I'm going to have Pat Mahomes taking the chip
Mike
home.
White? What? Excuse me? You're just going to ignore my question like that?
Oh, Lamar Jackson got injured. How late he was like little twin went in.
So randomness.
Lamar Jackson had to poop again. But why? I'm not gonna see him. I'm so sad. What happened? Like, why are you injured?
I'm the worst fantasy player ever. Any more questions?
When the sky falls.
All right. We want to thank you for being here. We look forward to continuing with our segments of the World Cup as it progresses. It's been a great World Cup this year. We look forward to it, because you're not going to get it again for 4 years. So enjoy it. Zach, you know where the next host country is for the World Cup? So
United States of America.
United States of America. So we will actually be live at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, reporting from a few of the games there. So. It's pretty cool. Can you actually send it? So we will actually be live at the 2026 World Cup in the Meadowlands. So stay tuned. You only have to wait 4 years for that. It's going to be amazing.
We'll be on the field with the players, interviewing them, and
I don't know about that.
might meet LeBron James.
We'll try.
No,
No, we actually will not make the LeBron James of soccer because they will both not be playing this year. So unfortunately, we will have no Messi or no Ronaldo.
Jason Tatum for MVP. Celtics are done, Mo. What are you talking about? We'll see you next time.
Zach,
We are out.
Zach's like a straight up ad lib.
I don't know. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Oh, you're right.
You